Hi, Mochismo Eugene. Welcome to another video. Please like, subscribe, share, give a thumbs up for the video if you found it helpful, and please share it with someone else if you think they would benefit from it. I'd appreciate that. I really do hope everyone is doing very well today. I want to know in the comments how your day is going. Just say great, okay, could be better, working on it, whatever you need to say, but be honest about it. I want to just talk about the fact that nobody really cares about your mess or your stuff that you're going through in life today. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Full disclosure, disclaimer. Read between the lines when we're talking here on these forums. We are talking in context of how the worldwide system operates. There's always an exception to every rule. Excuse me for my posture of leaning in. I'm just sort of at ease this way. It's kind of like I'm having an in-depth conversation with you guys. I want you to understand nobody cares about what you're going through today. Nobody really does. They don't care in the way that you want them to care. Why is that? Well, number of reasons, because we have straightening up. It's not OCD. It could be something about just loving things to be, Anyway, you really need to understand that you are the only one that's supposed to care the most about what you care about. It is your concern to begin with. It is what you're going through. It is what you're experiencing. I'm not saying it's bad to just vent. I'm not saying it's altogether a bad idea to share and talk and release the stresses of what you're going through, because it's not good to bottle things up, but it's also not okay to recklessly open the door of your heart to everyone, because a lot of people care in all the wrong ways about what you're going through, and you know who those people are. They could be minions, narcissists, flying monkeys, whatever you want to call them. There are people who have lives that are really, really not going very well. And when you come along with your mess, your stuff, your real life problems, your authenticity of hoping that they're a shoulder to lean on, someone you can really confide in, because you feel like they may have an answer or something to help you out of that situation. But lo and behold, you load them up with this information and they begin to feel a lot better about their mess, because they are subconsciously, or they're delighted within themselves that you're down bad. That is a very disturbing thing to even think about, but it is just a fact of life. Some people, misery loves company, that's kind of where that comes from. And there are some of us who are going through some stuff, and when a person comes to us with their stuff, empaths particularly, and you relate to this, we don't just use that as an opportunity because we didn't see that opportunity coming, but we're ready to stand the course. We almost always give them sound advice, our sound opinion, our truthful honest to God truth in a helpful way. And what it does for us who are going through our own mess, whether we talking about it or sharing or giving it up to other people or not, we're dealing with our stuff, but we're not selfish when it comes to someone else dealing with theirs. And what that does for us when we're giving them that authentic advice, organic advice, or just listening, sometimes we're not even giving them advice, it actually helps to heal us. And especially if we're giving them something that they can chew on, something that they can go on in their life and use to help them through that rough time, it elevates our vibration and it elevates their vibration. Isn't that a phenomenal thing when we can do that for other people? Empaths have the ability to do that. We have that ability to do that. Some would say lick our wounds. We have the ability, God-given ability, to heal our own wounds. Through what? Introspecting, critical thinking, isolation, equaling vibration. And so, and education too. Because we have to know what we can do to change the course of where we're going. A lot of people don't have that alternative measure at their disposal. They don't have an alternative route to go because they could have been raised around an environment, parents, family circle that encouraged bad behavior and justified it at the same time. They did what they knew was dead wrong, but of course they may not have known. It could have just been a lineage thing, because some people can see righteousness, they can see good, they can see the results of good, they can see somebody is noble, they can hear honesty and truth, and to them it's comical, it's funny. They would look at that and say, huh, they so stupid, a narcissist does this. That's why when they meet you, you're fruit for the picking, because they know in their mind you're easy prey. This is why I'm talking about nobody cares about your stuff, for the most part, in a real way, in a real helpful, empathic, organic, authentic way. You must understand, guys. You are the first and foremost person that should care the most about what you're going through. And there's a second part of caring the most. You have to give your cares and your woes and your distresses to God. You have to give them to God. They're not yours to carry. They're not your burdens to carry, to bear. He said, my yoke is easy, my burdens are light. And for you all don't believe in Bible, you don't embrace Bible, I truly understand that. I respect that. Because I have elevated my understanding as a believer in God, as a Christian, which is a follower of Christ, is simply what that means. So don't get skeeved out, all of you all, when you hear the word Christian. That is just a follower of Christ. That's a follower of his precepts, his whole idea of how we're supposed to live and coexist. Don't wrestle with it. Don't argue with a Christian, especially one like me that is out of the fold. I'm out of the foolishness. I'm out of the mess, because I'm probably more on your side than against you. I'm not here to judge you or condemn you. I'm here to hopefully help you elevate where you are to where you need to be. That, again, that's a healing thing for an empath. Especially an empath that has a sound mind, that is trying to get to the finish line in life. And he wants everyone else to win too. That's wishful thinking, but we can hope, we can pray. Because I know who my hope is in. So that's what makes me hopeful, for the fact that other people can have that same hope. He's the hope of the world. So we have to believe that God can change the situation. Practically speaking, though, nobody really cares about your stuff. That being said, bless.